Alright. So, the Super Mario Bros. Movie trailer just dropped. Now, just yesterday I did a video all about kind of my expectations for this movie, and I really want to thank everyone that came and watched that video. That's actually done quite a bit better than a lot of my recent videos, so thank you so much. So now that the trailer is here, let's talk about like how has it informed my opinion going forward.
Now wait just a gosh darn second there. Did you really think you could just watch this video without subscribing? You thought wrong, dumbass. Hit the subscribing button. I'm waiting, and you can hit the like button too for being a little pug. And finally, if you've got the rings to spare, please be sure to check out the Patreon link in the description below and consider making a monthly pledge. Enjoy the video. I'm out of here.
The response to this trailer from like Mario fans and everything seems to be pretty positive across the board. So like I was saying, I think it's going to please everybody it needs to please. I think it is going to be respectful of its source material. And now, having watched the trailer myself, I think it basically backs up more or less a lot of the stuff that I was saying about the film beforehand. That I don't personally think this is gonna be for me. That I don't necessarily think a Mario film is gonna be for me, full stop. But it's a film that's gonna kind of live and die by its world building. To start off, the animation and the art style, they've got it absolutely spot on. Everything here looks really good. Mario looks really good. It's, again, this is Mario graphics in 2014. The lighting's amazing, just the textures of everything, it all looks really strong. Already, it's one of the more visually distinctive Illumination Entertainment films. I'm seeing a lot of people say, oh, this looks really good for Illumination Entertainment. And to be honest, while Illumination Entertainment are known for cutting a few corners here and there with like background extra assets being reused and such, they're known for kind of doing things on a lower budget. That said, like, their films from like a lighting standpoint and just like the overall quality of the animation, they've always been fine. It's always been more of like a writing thing that I've had an issue with. I was surprised that they didn't do a lot of the sort of the Illumination family kids movie sort of trailer cliches. There's no like, it's me, Mario, and you're probably wondering how I got into this mess. No K-pop music or anything like that. I think the only real cliche that I saw was the heavily rhythmic sort of action movie trailer music in like the first part, and then the nostalgic piano rendition of Mario's theme. Like, yeah, those are all cliches, but I'm surprised at the lack of other trailer cliches and the overall tone of this trailer as well. Now, this is very much a trailer in kind of three parts. So the first part is devoted to Bowser and the Koopa army advancing on the Penguin Kingdom. And Bowser and the Koopas have been brought to life really well. In fact, Jack Black's voice as Bowser is not quite what I expected. I kind of more or less expected Jack Black being Jack Black, but he delivered a very authentic sounding Bowser, but with that signature Jack Black charisma. And I'm fully predicting that Jack Black's Bowser is going to be just by far the best thing about this film. We've got the Penguins launching a very futile attack on Bowser and the Koopa army, and the Koopas just kind of throw them aside and they just advance in on their kingdom, and Bowser gets his hands on a Power Star. This is all fine, you know, like the humor's very basic, but I would expect nothing more. Like, I feel like I'd be just silly to expect anything more than that, you know? It's a mass market family film, and it's completely succeeding at what it wants to do here. I mean, I would say I'd love it if we could get like an R-rated version of them just massacring those penguins. Just penguin body parts just strewn everywhere, blood, gore, it'd be amazing. Corridor Digital. If anyone at Corridor Digital just happens to be watching this, please can we get that? Like what you did with the R-rated Spider-Man. Can we get that, but with the penguins in this trailer? That would be hilarious. So then after setting up Bowser as the big threat, we cut over to Mario entering the Mushroom Kingdom. And we get a little scene of Mario and Toad. So Toad sounds fine. I think Keegan-Michael Key has done a nice job with Toad. He's toned him down in a few areas, but you get the general thing there. It's like Toad toned down. He's still just a little screechy. He's still got just enough of, you know, that Toad sound. They were authentic enough with Toad. We get this little joke about how if Mario touches the blue mushroom, he'll die, but then oopsie doopsie, it's not really that kind of mushroom. Again, like the humor is just very much just, you know, basic mass market family film humor. And then there's Mario's voice. Okay, big elephant in the room now. Chris Pratt as Mario. I've been quite impressed so far by the authenticity that these big name celebrity voice actors have delivered to these roles. Jack Black, Keegan-Michael Key. And then there's Mario. And I didn't expect him to be doing the whole, "It's a me, a Mario," for the entire movie. Because yeah, that would get grating very quickly. You need like a voice that can carry a feature-length film without getting grating. Something that can really express as well. And that is absolutely no disrespect to Charles Martinet. I'm sure he could have done a great job. He could have like toned Mario's voice down a little bit to make it, you know, tolerable for a 90-minute long film. But what are we getting from Chris Pratt? We're not getting Mario toned down for a 90-minute film. We're just getting Chris Pratt with a slightly New York accent. Yeah, it's as I feared. They have thrown Mario's voice and any authenticity with it at the wayside just for the sake of having Chris Pratt as Mario. It's like, you get Toad right, yet you can't get Mario right? Like, at the end of the day, Mario's got a very distinctive voice and one of the most iconic lines in all of video gaming. "It's me, Mario." Anyone can do like an impression of Mario, right? So just to throw all of that to the side, you know, I can understand if they want to tone it down, but to just get rid of it entirely? Now, also, this is just a little trailer clip, probably taken out of the original context, but, like, when Mario says, "Mushroom Kingdom, here we come," is it me, or does it sound like Chris Pratt's really phoning that in? He's like, "Mushroom Kingdom, here we come." He sounds like he was just woken up in the morning by a producer that said, "Hey, we need a pickup line for this trailer." Now, Chris Pratt's a good actor, you know? Like, he doesn't usually phone things in, so I do think that this is one of those instances where context makes a difference, but yeah, I'm definitely not sold on Chris Pratt as Mario. And then at the very tail end of the trailer, we get a quick stinger of like a Luigi's Mansion kind of situation. Luigi running for this castle, getting chased by the skeletons. I can relate, buddy. And we don't really hear much of Charlie Day's voice. I want to hear him actually say some stuff as opposed to just kind of wailing as he's running away. But, you know, like that's what we're working with here. But it does look very, very Luigi's Mansion here. So overall, there's a lot of good reasons for Mario fans to be really excited about this movie. At the end of the day, visually, this thing is authentic. Like, this is not like a Sonic movie situation where it's like an adaptation of the game universe. This just appears to be entirely in the universe of Mario. At least animation and appearance-wise. Voice-wise, however, it's just completely different direction for Mario, whereas the other voice actors have actually done a really surprisingly good job so far. Especially Jack Black as Bowser, who was the highlight of this trailer. Overall, though, this is pretty much what I would expect from a mass market video game Mario movie. And this trailer has done a nice job of saying, yeah, we're staying very faithful to the source material. This is all within the universe of the Super Mario games. This is the kind of movie they're doing when juxtaposed with, say, Sonic, where it's much more of an adaptation. It's much more of a built from the ground up new reimagining of Sonic. And no, I'm not so fickle that I'm gonna be like, oh, the Sonic movies were never that good because now Mario's doing it just like in the games. No, I think there's merits to both styles of making these films, and I think, you know, the Sonic movies we're getting are much better than if we just got a straight up in the game universe version of these Sonic movies. I guess we can talk more about those different approaches at a later date, maybe make a full video devoted to the kind of approach that the Sonic movie team took versus what the Mario movie team took. But from everything I'm seeing here, I think there's a lot for Mario fans to be excited about. It's a very faithful depiction, and I think kids are gonna love the humor in this as well. I think it's gonna be a reliably good animated film. I think in future trailers, like, because obviously this was just a teaser, I think in future trailers we're gonna see a lot more of this, and we're gonna hear a lot more of like Charlie Day as Luigi and Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach. And I'm sure that in future trailers we're gonna get more like the K-pop stuff, surely, right? Unless they really are just, you know, devoted to making this trailer feel different from the rest of sort of the Illumination style of trailer. I also just want to know what Charles Martinet's role is. But yeah, overall it was fine. It doesn't appeal that much to me. Like, I'm a fan of the Mario games that I've played so far, but I like them because they are games. I like them because of how this all works as a game. Like, the universe of Mario, distinct as it is not something that speaks to me very much. It's all really about the quality and the gameplay mechanics, so this doesn't really offer me that much. But it is just a teaser trailer, and, you know, Mario fans, like people that are like really into the sort of the art style and everything, I'm happy for you. Just, oof, Chris Pratt. Condolences. Well, respectfully, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and let's open up a nice discussion. I'll see you there. I say, you've made it to the end of the video! Congrats. No, but seriously, thanks a bunch for watching. And just now, I'll be extending a special thanks to the patrons in the $10 tier, who are the amazing Adam Myers, the courageous Ken K, the legendary Ray Ray, the magnificent Mr. SP, and the super Sergio. What an amazing and generous bunch of people. Thank you guys so much for your support. And if you want to join the ranks of these amazing people right here, the link to my Patreon is in the description below. Guys, these are not the easiest times in the world financially, so every little bit you folks are donating is doing wonders. I really would love to be able to do YouTube as a proper fully fledged career someday. It might just be a pipe dream, but maybe you guys can prove some people wrong. But of course, if donations aren't your thing, then, well, it means plenty to me that you just hit that cute little subscribe button over there. I didn't mean hit that way. Well, that's me done for the day. Thanks a whole bunch for your support, and have a fantastic day. I'm gonna see you so soon.